Alright. All right. Are we live? We are live. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Charlie checking in. Coming at you all. What is this? Tuesday? I didn't have to work yesterday. Tuesday, December 27th, 2023, man. Almost the end of the year. We've made it. Chrissy, we've made it. Phil, Faux Papa, what's up? Bubba Jr. in the house. We've made it, guys. Another great year. Hopefully, y'all have made it a great year. I've definitely thrived this year. Trying to fill up a little bit of time real quick. Here we go. All right. Guys, I'm gonna try and be as mature about this live stream tonight as I can be. I'm not gonna take any low blows, needless jabs, name calling, because it's some sad, serious shit going on right now, and I want to try to be as close to base with my feelings and my emotions and where my head is on this, as I can be, skip the theatrics, I love you guys. I love the internet, social media, my YouTube family, followers, all that shit, you know what I mean? But right about now, I'm not the type to, uh, I don't know, go after family. And I know this is gonna be hard to say, but like, or for me to say, given our whole history, in the last 5 years and shit. But I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. It's. I don't know. Where do I begin? Where do we begin, guys? Like, I guess we can just come out and say what JC. We're all here for JC. Apparently, he has exited the pokey, as it were. Sadly, I didn't even know. Let's see who all is in here. Matthew Johnson, Brianna Trevino, Dahlia in the house, the 225th AC. Much love to you. Juki Moon, Belinda McNeely, Spilled Beans 456, William Gabriel, my buddy Junior, Jenny Phillips, AS plus SK, Big Roy 38, Tommy R, Dan Irie 2, Kevin Jinx for life. You're right. You're right. Love you, bro. Zach Corbin Batson. What up, Corbin? Tommy R. Let's see here. Jason Fuller. What is up, brother? Says hello, Charlie and Erica. Hope you all had a good Christmas. What lies do we want to hear about today? I'm not gonna sit here and necessarily talk about any sort of lie or anything that this person or that person supposedly said. I'm gonna pretty much pour from my own kettle of knowledge and experience into JC's cup, guys. This is kind of like a thing for JC tonight. JC, if you are watching, bro, listen, man, I've got a lot to talk to you about. I got a lot to tell you, and I know that unfortunately you're not going to be able to reach out to me necessarily now that you are back, most likely, and your Uncle Michael's good graces or good grip. It's how you choose to look at it, and pretty much that's it, guys. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and get into the whole he said she said. I'm gonna try and just talk about this whole experience that JC's got to be going through, that the whole family is going through right now. Um, from my end of the spectrum, I'm going to draw from my knowledge and experience, and share with JC and with all of you. Chapman Reviews. What's up, brother? His birthday was yesterday. Everybody give Mr. Chapman a happy birthday. He's a cool guy. I like his way, man. He watches videos and explains his side and stuff. And while I may not agree with his insight, you know what I mean, exactly, to a T, I still, appreciate, what he brings to the table. He doesn't just watch a video and a movie and is taken by the lights and blah blah blah. He's actually in it. Speaking of which, man, I don't know, Chapman, if you're really into any Kevin Smith films or anybody else watching. I'm sure I've got one or two fans here. Mallrats for life. Um, I don't know why I just did that, man. I was like, but trying to make an M with my fingers, and I just felt awkward doing so. Um, but I just watched Clerks 3 yesterday. It's on Amazon right now. Um, Amazon Prime. And dude, it was so great, dude. As much as I didn't like Clerks 2, it's how much I enjoyed Clerks 3. It was great. If you were turned off maybe by the idea of Clerks 3 because of Clerks 2, tell you right now, forget everything about Clerks 2. Um, Mostly. There's a couple parts, but oh my god, it really works it in so well. I was so uh happy with what Kevin Smith produced out of Clerks 3. So why everybody watch that. Let me you watch it and let me know what you think, Chapman. You don't think you've seen any of the Clerks films. You got to start with one, and I can understand if you skip two, but Johnny Law, what is up in the house, Ryder? Chrissy, what is up, Chrissy? And I also saw my friend Kristen. Kristen, I don't know if you where's it at? Did I think I dropped it on the freaking floor right here? Trying to get my car table set up. Yeah, look. Boom. Had that set up on the mantle for a bit. And yeah, thank you, Kristen, you and your family, for all the love and support, the kindness and memories. I still want to go try Freddy's. I think they got some like frozen custard or something out in like Rock Hill. Is like the closest Freddy's to us or whatever. But yeah, thank you for always following and showing love and support. It's been a long freaking journey, guys, but I feel like I've made it, man. Honestly, truly, man. I feel like I've come out the other side. I don't really feel like I've come out on top, per se, as in I won or whatever, because I don't really feel like anybody necessarily won, you know, in this sad, you know, um, public family dispute, that we have all waged over the last 5 years, and but I feel like, in entering 40, and going, 2.5 plus years of no alcohol, no booze, no drugs, hard drugs. Um, I feel like in keeping my head straight, going to work, over 2 years now of damn the same job that I've thrived at, I've elevated, I mean, just I've been keeping it together, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, something, things change throughout the years. You ever heard that old cliche? Like the old Vin Diesel, JC. Listen, man, listen to me. If anybody knows JC here, has his handle, send him, tell him to listen right now, man. Play it back, bro. Telling you, man, it's like that old Vin Diesel moment. You know what I mean? On knockaround guys. Whenever he goes up into the bar and he's looking for the biggest, baddest, and he walks up to who? Bucker. I'm Bucker. I'm the one that decides whether you walk the fuck out tonight, and then, hey, come out the mines to fuck you up, and then Vin Diesel shows up, and 500. I had to take the head off of to be like Diesel, 500. And Bucker's all like, 500 what, douchebag? Shoots a big old hawker, damn chaw straight on the damn Diesel's fucking boot, and Diesel said 500 street fights, and then when he went on to say that, you know, throughout, like his battles, after so many freaking fights, like it wasn't even about being, on top anymore. Like, the battle changes you, you know what I mean? Like it, it changes you, you know what I mean? It changes your life trajectory. It changes, your thinking. It changes, the way you see the world, the way you see people, the way you interact with one another, And Stephen St. Peter in the house, much love to you. Thank you for joining. Jimmy Knight in the house, Abbey Road, much love to you. Jimmy Knight says, Charlie, what up, my guy? Off subject, but what kind of music do you listen to? Well, right now, man, I'm really back into uh, hard rock, grunge, um, Alice in Chains, Mad Season, which is pretty much Alice in Chains, pre Alice in Chains. It's like Alice in Chains meets the blues. Um, um, I just started listening to Nirvana again today. I've been trying to kind of stray away from Nirvana, in favor of Soundgarden, Candlebox, Greta Van Fleet, dude. I've been listening to a lot of Greta Van Fleet here lately, and just really happy with their work. Cage the Elephant just started. Cage the Elephant. It's been a while since I've listened to them. The White Stripes. The Black Keys, fucking Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland. When did Scott Weiland die, man? He died in December or some shit. When did Scott Weiland die? But that's what I've been into here lately. Scott Weiland died December 3rd. Damn, the day after my birthday, 2015. Holy shit. I remember I was in prison. JC, if you're listening, I was in prison, bro, when Scott Weiland died. I remember freaking Michael told me. Called him up on a damn payphone. I didn't get but one phone call a fucking week, guys. And you all, I think, I don't know how many of you all do remember or whatever. It was back in 2015. And, I guess I was, in trouble for a hit and run. I got in the habit of damn drinking and fucking driving with a company vehicle. I didn't have, I had a Mustang that blew out the engine, and so I started driving damn the company truck, and it was a an unspoken, it was a spoken arrangement or whatever, but like I wasn't supposed to be driving. If I got in an accident, then I wasn't supposed to be driving or something or another, I guess we would have figured that out later, um, but um. Damn, I forgot where I was going with that. I fucked up. I know I've told this story 1,000 times. Can't remember why I just reopened it for JC right now to roundabout to him. Franco Avila in the house. Much love to you, Big Roy. Faux Popper, Darwin, 50 Chains. Yeah, says I remember this story. Yeah, like I don't know exactly what made me pop this back up for JC. Oh yeah, prison. All right, so I ended up fucking doing JC. Listen, man, like I ended up doing like 105 days on this 6 month sentence, and then they let me out, and then gave me a year to come up with $2,000, um, in which I couldn't come up with. I couldn't afford, and so I had to go back to jail for that, and it was over 90 days in which they sent me right up the road to prison, bro. Straight up. DJ Crazy Train says my stepdad ran into light poles running from the cops and firefighters. I mean, dude, I know I'm not alone here, guys. Like, I don't tell these stories to brag. You know what I mean? I expose myself really. You know what I mean in these stories, um, in hopes that young people like JC will learn. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't know how I like I don't know, bro. Like it's it's hard, dude. It really is hard for young guys, for young men, not just these days, but always. You know what I mean? Growing up, trying to take care of yourself. JC himself has never had that opportunity to really take care of himself. And that's one thing that actually gets bothers me about JC. You know what I mean? It's like, because I went to jail, I went to prison. I spent my 19th Christmas. I was 19 years old in prison. You know what I mean? And but I was a much different person than JC was. You know what I mean? I started roofing at the age of 14. I damn excuse me. I was out there living like a man. You know, back before I ever had any business to. You know, back when JC, you know, I would say, sitting around playing video games, but he still might be, and like I'm here to tell the truth, and I'm like I said, I'm not gonna try and talk any shit, too much shit anyway uh uh about the fam or whatever, you know what I mean? But the truth is gonna hurt, and I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It can't be sugar coated, nor should it be sugar coated. You know what I mean? Michael, I swear to God, dude, like he has surrounded himself with the weak, with the yes. You know what I mean? And his life has, done, it's, I don't know. I won't say that his life necessarily has deteriorated. You know what I mean? Because he's the fat cat on the hill, but it seems like every fucking body around Michael, you know what I mean, are damn their lives are fucking so bad, dude. Go no fucking where. And it seems like Michael is just like this damn fucking negative force that just sucks it all out of him. You know what I mean? Takes and takes and takes and gives nothing back. You know what I mean? And he's done that with all of them. Johnny Lawrence says JC said on vlog years ago, I don't want to end up like Charlie. Ironic what his life has become since then, thanks to Fat Mike. Man, holy shit, I know, right? Pretty shitty, man. Like, and I was thinking about it yesterday, dude. Like, okay, so like I went through the video and I listened to it, and Michael, I gotta say, bro, like I don't understand why you damn use that damn title for a video. Like it was Christmas. Like I skimmed through it, and like it wasn't necessarily a negative log even against JC. I skimmed through it up until the JC part, and then I watched it. I wanted to see what was said, what went down. You know what I mean? And what to exactly to react to. I didn't want to just sit here and I gotta keep bending this hat because it's a flat bill that I don't necessarily enjoy. But I wanted to get it right. You know what I mean? So I kind of watched the video a little bit, skimmed through, and it was a sweet video, I guess. It had, he had the family, they're all kind of doing their thing, yada yada, and then he gets to JC, and pretty much says what that JC is uh 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 that JC is back, that he has spent some time in prison, that they said. I'm not so sure exactly how accurate that is. You know what I mean? I don't assume that Michael is necessarily going to lie about that when it comes to JC. It seems like he only creates fake and stage storylines for him and Bridget. You know what I mean? Like they saved the real humiliation for the family. You know what I mean? Jennifer, the homeless. You know what I mean? Dougie, the pathetic loser begging to get back in the family. You know what I mean? Shared a picture of me with my mugshot still. The other day, while to share some weird story that had nothing to do with the mugshot. JC's in fucking jail. My mom's done lost her fucking mind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how he, I don't know. how he can just constantly eat his own like that. You know what I mean? Like, and what he really expects to come out of, humiliating your fucking family, bro. Honestly, and that's where, like I said, that where I'm guilty of it too. Where I found out some dirt or some shit like that and been like, hey, let me go up here and boom, you know what I mean? I shared the Zillow, with the house on it and shit. We laughed at it, all blah blah blah. It's like, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm not going to sit here and try to put myself on some sort of pedestal and act like like no shots were fired from over here, and that I'm wrong, not that I'm perfect, and that I haven't done anything wrong, because God knows that I'd look fucking foolish. You know what I mean? Um, and there is no learning from those mistakes if you can't fucking look at yourself fully in the mirror. You know what I mean? And Michael, that's what I really would like you to do, man. Honestly, man, I don't know what kind of drugs or drink you like or whatever, man. But I swear, man, what you really need to do, man, is like, I don't think that you see yourself and the family and how how it's all portrayed and shit from everybody else. I really don't think that you fully see the big picture and what you have created and what you are continuing to create under the assumptions of your fucked up family, from an outsider's point of view, bro. And like, I really think that you need to just, and not only for yeah, yeah, what you need to do is you need to just sit back, cut the fucking TV off, everything off, man. Get you a fire going, pour you a couple of damn fingers of some whiskey or whatever drink you like, or whatever smoke you like, or what the hell ever, anything to just kind of just numb you, ease your mind and shit. You know what I mean? And man, really just fucking think about your situation, your channel, dad's channel, the whole fucking family. I wish that you could just fucking just sit back and think and just be able to just stand up and just look beside yourself, you know what I mean? And just, I mean, be able to, you know, witness the whole freaking grandpa empire, as a community member. What's up, Nene in the house? Thank you for joining us. And you'll see that it's not good for business, man. Like, I understand, yeah, you say that like money's good or whatever, and I guess it is. Like, YouTube, has really moved on to like big business. YouTube is not the YouTube that it was, when the Green family was introduced. You know what I mean? The Wild West days, the raw and gritty, the home video, you know. Now it's all the Jake Paul, it's all professional. You see a professional YouTuber out at SeaWorld or some shit, and they've got fucking professional equipment, like goddamn professional camera crews and shit following them around. YouTube is money, and that has, drawn bigger names and shit. Jake Paul, pretty much who the one of the torchbearers of, I guess, the YouTube nation, perhaps, I guess, or what shows you what can be done from YouTube or whatever. Um, Signing fucking deals with who? The Cleveland Browns, I think I saw. Fucking turned down the WBA title. Fucking catching respect from Tyson and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Luna in the house. Um, yeah. I mean, it's like it's a lot different, honestly. All famous people have their own YouTubes. Fucking, you got Ryback on video, on live stream, fucking munching down on corn chips and shit or whatever the fuck. It's like shit has changed, and and sadly, I guess, so has the channel. You know what I mean? Like, and also, Michael, I don't want you to think about it just as far as like the channel goes, man. I really want you to take a look back, like, take a look around, at your family, dude. Because there's something to be said, for the sort of life that you live, while the rest of your, everyone that surrounds you, just living basically poverty. Like, mom, I mean, and you know what? Fuck it. Like, whatever. Like, mom doesn't need a car, I guess. You got her in a fucking trailer and shit. She doesn't necessarily need to go anywhere. Walmart, damn, delivers and all that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to leave mom out of it. But think about those boys, man. Honestly, like, they ain't got no chance, man. Living out in Somerville with their mama amongst these fucking gang members. Who was it? The fuck gang? I mean, they had invaded that fucking house. You know, those boys, they like JC. Whenever I felt so fucking bad for him whenever I tuned in and I saw that, I saw his face and I saw his smile, that kind of sheepish, kind of like hopeful smile. You know what I mean? Like that maybe everything's going to be good again. That maybe, maybe his uncle does love him. Because guys, JC, it was, I felt so bad for him when he was here with me. When I had him here with me, and he reached out to his dad. And I don't want to sit there and put too much out there, but fuck his dad. JC's sperm donor is just that. You know what I mean? And a real big piece of shit, dude. And like JC reached out to him. I helped him. You know what I mean? We thought of a good, actually I don't know if I even, you know, wrote anything. No, I was about to say we wrote something. No, but he, I helped, boost up his confidence and stuff, and and he contacted him a couple of times, nothing, and damn, and I just saw how bad it hurt his fucking heart, dude. And all all he really needs, man, is like that mental guidance, man, that father figure, somebody, to show him that they gave a fuck. You know what I mean? And while I tried to do that for him, it just didn't work out. He succumbed to his Uncle Mikey's fucking bullshit. What's happening? You're right. It says, yeah, well, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you, asshole. So shut up and listen. I don't see anything worth answering right now. This isn't necessarily a Q&A, and maybe you're just not saying anything that is important. So how about we just hide you? Because I know that I'm right. But don't talk shit to me on my own shit. I don't care. I'm not trying to build a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm happy with what I have, and I love all my followers and supporters. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to big dick it over here and try to act like, oh, I don't care. You know what I mean? But I've learned to live my own life, follow my own heart, my own words, you know what I mean? My own path, create my own shit, you know what I mean? And I meditated on this all freaking day, you know what I mean? Let me go with it. You know what I mean? Just go with it, man. Just fucking no negativity up in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to get this right, and sometimes I feel like when I'm reading the comments, I kind of get sidetracked or whatever. which is really kind of the truth there, man. You know, I'll go down rabbit holes with you all. Um, but okay, I apologize. I guess can I unhide him now, or I apologize. You know, you're right. Maybe I should have been answering some comments. Where is it at? Let me see if I can. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. All right, Vader says keep him hidden. How many of y'all think I should keep that guy hidden? Was he just trying to just be negative the whole time anyway? And I apologize that I gave negativity such a um so much attention just now. Pardon me. But where were we? About Michael. Just about Michael and about JC. Okay, he says he's a fan. Don't all right. I'm sorry. And you don't got to call yourself a fan. You're a follower or well, I probably like fan better than follower. Don't be a follower, dude. And that's Michael's thing, dude. Like it seems like he gets everybody to their weakest point to where they are in desperate need of him. And that's what I was thinking. Like he brought JC into the video last night or the night before, whenever it was, and he commented on JC's past year and the fact that JC was living on people's couches, he was living in the woods, that he was uh, uh, dude, pretty much my whole freaking journey. You know what I mean? From damn uh, uh, excuse me, from South Carolina to Florida up to Maine, everything that you guys saw or whatever, you know. Franco Avila says freedom of text. People, now you know what? Fuck you. Like, if I don't like what you got to say and you're talking shit, I'm gonna fucking mute you and hide you. Like, I don't give a shit about no fucking troll or their freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Like, I have the freedom to tell you to go fuck yourself and mute you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got to deal with people and their bullshit and trolly ass stupid fucking comments. Honestly, so go ahead and test me. Oh, look at me. Go ahead and test me. Sorry, it's just like I really feel like a lot of trolls and shit are trying to go off the. Oops, Erica, this is your cigarette.
I've been looking for it.
Do you have mine?
It might be in your work pants.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it for you.
Thank you. Anyways, I don't know. I don't want to get off the topic here. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. This is so. It's. I don't know. It's sad, bro. It's unfortunate, bro. Dark Master says, "Do you vape?" Yeah, I gotta take this fucking hat off. Fuck it, I'm taking this motherfucker off. I keep fidgeting with this damn thing. I don't like the way it looks on camera. So fuck it. Get my bald head right now. I quit smoking cigarettes probably back in April, I think it was. Quit smoking cigarettes in favor of the vape, dude. And it's helped me out tremendously, bro. It really has. I used to wheeze really bad. Just not good for you. I don't think. I didn't really smoke cigarettes up in during the day. It was usually a nighttime thing. But um, yeah, got over it with the vape. So um, yeah, if you're trying to get off cigarettes, man, try and vape a little bit, man. When I originally first started vaping or trying to vape, it killed me. Thank you, beautiful. Mm. Me and my beautiful lady getting married next year, March 17th. Yay! Want to let you all know now, since and I'm not really asking for anything, demanding anything, guys, and whatnot. But now that the holidays are over, Me and Erica have been working on a wedding registry. Now, like I said, I'm not asking y'all to contribute or whatever. Just letting you know that we're gonna be putting a little something up. And if y'all anybody is in the position to help, would like to contribute, to our new start, it would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, we'll have a list up. So yeah, it's really kind of sad, you know what I mean? Just to sit here and celebrate these wins right now, like celebrate these wins and where my life is going, being all happy with that and shit, and I don't know. I don't know. I was about to say a lie. I was about to say a lie. I was about to say that it makes me sad that I'm thriving and that getting married and all this shit and they're hurting over there, you know? Like that it takes away from my joy, because honestly it doesn't, like and it's sad to say, you know what I mean? But like I have been like separated and we have been ostracized where estranged from one another for so long, you know what I mean, that like it doesn't hurt like it used to, you know what I mean? Like it, I don't know. You know how it is. You get used to shit, you know what I mean? Like this is my new life. Like me and Erica for Christmas, man, it was me and Erica and Penny and the freaking water went out, the pipes froze. We had a deep damn freeze come through and froze all every one of these pipes on the block, man. So we ended up going to a hotel, had ourselves a hot tub. Um, we did open our presents at home and shit, but we had ourselves a nice little quiet little Christmas, just the three of us, and I wasn't like sad for anything. Like there was no sense of missing family or anything, like I had felt the past couple of years. Honestly, like I was looking at my Facebook memories from Christmas last year, and I remembered I had to go for a walk. You know what I mean? Because I felt kind of a certain way. You know what I mean? It's like 'cause it sucked, dude. Like the past couple of years, going to Erica's house and shit with her family and stuff. Not that it sucked going to her family's house and shit because they are wonderful people, you know. Um, but that was it. They were so wonderful. They were so good to one another. You know what I mean? And for me to just sit back and just kind of just watch them all. You know what I mean? And just how they interact with one another and how they love one another and how they try to include me, into the fold, and into conversation and stuff, and just so caring and considerate and funny and smart and all that. And it's like damn, just sitting around chopping it up with one another. And we never really had that growing up, because my parents were so damn, just kind of we're out of it, man, because they couldn't handle stress, and anger properly. You know what I mean? That like angry grandpa ruined fucking Christmas every year. Like I don't know. I don't know. And that's one thing that I wanted to like say to Jennifer too, I guess, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to sit here and throw dirt on everybody and shit like that, like while I tend to hold Michael to a certain sense of responsibility, for the boys and shit like that, Um I was thinking about Jennifer and shit, and what to say to her about all of this, you know what I mean? And at this point, you know what I mean, it feels like that the boys are grown. It feels like there's not too much that Jennifer can say to them, you know what I mean, as far as like keeping their shit together or whatnot. They're gonna do what they're gonna do or whatever. Um So, it seems like Jennifer's working. I tell Jennifer, like, stay working. You know what I mean? And don't let the stress and the anger get to you. Kind of like how it used to get to mom and dad all the time. You know what I mean? And don't just snap and lose it and lose control, of the situation with the boys. Don't give them anything in which they can, use against you and disrespect you with. You know what I mean? Um, just try to make the most of what you can with what you got. I know, and I apologize honestly for uh busting out your shit on Zillow or whatnot. That wasn't right of me. Um, I did it out of anger. I felt like I can get a jab over on you, and I did, and it was wrong, because I don't know what struggle exactly you're going through, why you necessarily have to sell the house. Uh, I wish that Michael would actually just step up and take care of that fucking house. I know that he came forward and he fucking claimed that he gave Jennifer $30,000 for the upkeep of this place. That they got robbed. So that some Maytag repairman, some fly by night Hugo roofer, damn came through and took their money and hauled ass and blah fucking blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I think that uh I think that he's doing Jennifer a great disservice right now, honestly, in that Jennifer's got a place to live. That they own that trailer, they own that fucking land. It's only gonna cost fucking what 10, 15 thou to renovate, if that. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and repair the shit, fix it up, put them fucking boys to work. You know what I mean? Hold them responsible for something. And that's another thing, man. Like with JC, dude. Like I really feel like Michael, this is your chance to really to help him out to do something for this kid, man. Like now I understand like JC is his own man. Like JC has made all these decisions to run. Like I really feel like Jace. Part of the reason that JC gave me up, you know what I mean, to Michael was not only out of like uh what peer pressure or Michael bullied him into giving the information. Excuse me. But I also feel like JC just wasn't ready yet. In which I kept telling JC that he needed to go to Job Corps, and I kept, making hints, to for him to take that step forward. Like JC, like man, if you never take that step forward because you're too afraid, you're never gonna go nowhere in life. You're always gonna be stuck in the same fucking spot. You know what I mean? Yeah, at some point, baby bird's got to fucking jump out that damn nest. You know what I mean? And flap his fucking wings and fly, dude. And I feel like he's still too afraid to do so. You know what I mean? And I feel like he wasn't going to go to Job Corps, and I feel like he pretty much, I don't know. He saw his out. You know what I mean? And Uncle Mikey, you know what I mean, by turning on me, giving up my information about where I worked in hopes to get me fired, which didn't work, by the way. How about that shit, guys? Still gainfully employed with the best job I've ever had. And it makes me feel bad. Like maybe I shouldn't have kicked JC out for it. I'm still twisted up on that emotionally. Erica, didn't want me to do it. Erica told me, like that, that he gave them where we worked, but if we didn't get fired, they couldn't have done nothing with it. You know what I mean? That there was no harm, no foul. But to me, I honestly felt like what was next. You know what I mean? I honestly felt like, like once that didn't work, once Michael couldn't get him to couldn't get to me through him, as far as my job, that they were going to try something else. You know what I mean? And the trust was just lost and gone, and uh and he had to go, honestly, you know? Um and and I felt bad. I hated it, because then JC went to where? He went to Virginia to some girl's house that had a baby. Apparently he's got a kid now, which I don't think it's exactly his kid. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't. I mean, and I'm not going to pretend to know because, like I say, we've been estranged for a while now. I've only gone off what JC has told me, and then what Michael is now telling everybody. But you know how it goes with Michael, man. Like, I mean, you can't take 10% of what he, of what he says, in which it all might be true because it's not him, it is JC. You just don't know, man. But like Michael, you've got this opportunity. I want you to like think about it, Michael. Like 10 years from now, where's JC gonna be? Where's Johnny? And now this isn't going just for Jacob. I mean, Jake, it's going for all the boys, all of them. 10 years from now, where's your YouTube channel gonna be? I mean, judging from the views, I mean, I don't even have to. Judging from the views, man, it's not going to be. And who knows what the next entity, the next thing is going to be, man. When your free ride is over, bro, and you're already cutting corners and trimming the fat and shit, you know what I mean? No more WrestleMania trips, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to presume to know that neither, but 10 years from now, bro, like it's going to, you ain't going to have what you have now. And I really feel like, man, you need to that you are obligated almost, man, to look after those boys, man. To give them that leg up and that opportunity while you have the opportunity to give that to them. Like all they need is that opportunity and some time. You know what I mean? Uh, but it's gonna take both. And yes, who knows? Like JC's track record, guys, you know what I'm saying, is not good. I gave JC an opportunity. I gave him a little bit of time. He fucked it up. Like, but you know what? I can't beat him up for that. How many different times have I fucked up? Have I had opportunity come knocking at my own door only to fuck it up? Chris Farley, that shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna sit here and try to beat the boy up, be too hard on him. Now, as far as him coming back to my house and me helping him out again, I mean, that's a far fetched right there. I don't think that anything like that can take place anytime soon. I really feel like there would have to almost be like some sort of like reamending with the family before that happened, which ain't gonna happen. So, like I wish JC the best, but you know what I mean? Like Michael, like you have the perfect opportunity and ability to give these boys their chances, man. To give them that leg up, that opportunity. And I mean, if JC fucks up, then I mean, hey, well, then he fucks up. You know what I mean? Give him some time, go on, learn your fucking lesson, and then come back later and we'll try this again. You know what I mean? But be there for him to help him out instead of just always being there whenever he fucks up. That's why I don't understand why you used him the way you did for a Christmas video. Like instead of JC's out of prison, you know what I mean? You could have did some kind of like welcome home, JC's home, surprise prank on his mom or something like that. You know what I mean? He ain't seen his mom in over a year, yada yada yada, and he comes busted, like she comes in, he comes busted out the bathroom or whatever, and she cries and they hug crying, get you a good moment or something like that. Instead of damn, oh, he was in prison. You know what I mean? Like, bro, JC's at his fucking rock bottom right now. And the only way for him to be accepted back into the fold and to be offered any sort of opportunity, which I really think Michael's just going to give him $100 so he can go buy the latest video game and then put him in a little corner. Put him in the corner, let him play his fucking game, and we'll pull him out when we need him. You know what I mean? Don't give him nothing real, which is what they were doing with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people always wonder. People like I'd read comments and people were all like, "Yeah, Charlie, your brother gave you the pool house and you had it made and you still weren't happy." No, I wasn't fucking happy. Michael, I remember one time Michael was talking to the deck builder. You guys remember he was building a deck for the back porch while I was staying over there, and he told him and the owner of the company, deck building company, talking, and Michael referred to me as his Cato. I'm just like, laughing. I gotta laugh. Gotta laugh, otherwise Michael's gonna fucking feel some type of goddamn way about it. You know what I mean? I gotta be one of his fucking circle jerkers. And damn. But I'm like, man, fuck, really? I don't want to be this. I don't want to, I don't want to be fucking Michael's part player. Like I wanted so much more of my life to get out and to do things, but like Michael was not willing to offer that opportunity. And that, like that just comes from me going out, starting my life young, 14 years old, out there working with grown men, you know what I mean, making my own coin, honestly, and being an independent man. That's why I feel so bad for damn JC, Jennifer, Mom, Dougie. All of them over there right now, man, are just circled around Michael, reaching for that golden titty. Yanking on them motherfuckers. How did it say? Was that Glass Onion? They all reaching for them golden titties. um, and the only way, to get close to Mike is to be like absolutely destitute. Like what Dougie right now is like living in a freaking in his truck in South Carolina somewhere. Literally crawled all the way back to Michael's doorstep. Let Michael put the camera on him. Michael uploaded. I mean, and still ain't helping him. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's so fucking crazy, dude. It's like you see everybody struggling, but Michael over there. And do you think? Do you really see any reason for me to go over there to get involved with them? My life has gone so much better without that bullshit. Michael's not gonna fucking stand over me. And he did. He had his moment, and I gave it to him. And he took full advantage. You don't ever see Michael helping, truly fucking helping any of the family. You see a couple of presents. No true thriving, bro. And that's where I say, man, like, honestly, dude, like, what JC needs, man, what JC truly needs is JC needs something of his own. JC needs to, he needs to have a job. He needs to have a license. You know what I mean? He needs to have things to be afraid to lose. Like there is, I don't know. There's no incentive for him to do right. No future to look forward to. When he's just constantly bouncing around from house to house, room to room, video game to video game, man. I don't know. Mm. But I guess it does sadden me though, man. That to just see that just the lack of growth, honestly. When all it takes is a little bit of damn effort, a little bit of work, a little bit of aggravation put up with. A little bit of damn uh, responsibility can go a long way, man. The best, yes, a little bit of effort and discipline, but nah. I mean, that's all, bro. I mean, look at me. Just imagine if I hadn't quit drinking, bro. If I, sitting here today, drunk as a motherfucker, yelling at Michael for, taking advantage of the family once again, showing my ass, looking stupid. Where would my life be right now had I not shown just a little bit of effort and discipline? Quit drinking, quit smoking. I lost almost 60 pounds. Actually, I gained almost 10 pounds over the holidays, guys. I was 155 going into Christmas. And yeah, last night I weighed myself at 167. Then I weighed myself this morning or this afternoon after work, and I'm 162. But yeah, been working hard, man. Started working out. Started out doing 15 push-ups. I did 15 push-ups my first day, and I was like, oh, well, that was something. I'll keep that up. Now I'm doing 300 every morning, bro. Not every fucking morning. There's 1 or 2 mornings I'll take off and shit. But for the most part, man, like I get down on my face and I do it, man. Pushing myself up. I've got my curling bars that I'm curling. I'm about to get myself a pull-up bar. And I'm getting out and I'm doing it, man. And I mean, and it's made, it's made me so much happier, man. Like I feel like on this quest, to rebuilding my body and getting healthier, like it's also done something to my mind. You know what I mean? Like it's changed. Like it's not so much necessarily about getting fit and looking good, you know what I mean, for the outside world, you know what I mean, to accept me. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be honest with you, man. There's been like this surprising, like newfound sense of like of self-confidence. You know what I mean? And like just like understanding, and just calmness, that that has really opened my mind to other ideas, you know, uh other thoughts and shit rather than just, my body and shit, you know what I mean? And my weight, like I don't know. It's just it I don't know. It's hard to describe, guys. It really is, but like the change has been real in me, and 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 I feel like it's like you guys can see it. It's me, Candy Morgan says, you look really good, outsiders, Charlie. Fast. 60 pounds is a lot. Well, thank you so much. It is a lot. Like, damn. Like, yeah, I feel so much better, man. Like, like I feel lighter, you know what I mean? Yeah. I like the way I look. Just I can my I'm my I feel stronger, and and I feel like I'm on to something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I appreciate it. I do, and I'm gonna keep it up. Honestly, man. Like, I don't know. It just feels good to be back on the right track. You know what I mean? It had been so long, that so I stumbled along and got close just to drop it, and I'm yeah. I got to keep in mind that I can still lose it. You know what I mean? But it's all up to me, bro. Keep the wheels on the road, and try and stay positive, right? Just like I tell Jennifer, stay positive. Like I understand it can be difficult, with four boys and shit, and you in your position, trying to do it all by yourself. I thought about Jennifer and Christmas, and how it went, and if Michael helped her out with, the boys and their Christmas and shit, and just thinking about how hard, people, not just Jennifer, you know what I mean, but all of us parents out there, you know what I mean, how hard we all work, for our children, for our young, for those that we love, for their Christmases, for their gifts, to make them feel good, you know what I mean, like, and it makes me feel good about them people, like at work, like talking with a few people, before the holidays, before Christmas and stuff, and I'd be like, oh, what you getting your kids and stuff, we just had a little small talk, and they would tell me, my kid wants this expensive pair of shoes, and and, and this video game, and I'm gonna get it for him, yada yada, and then just seeing them later, just fucking working their asses off, you know what I mean? Just hustling and bustling, and me knowing that they're bustling and hustling, for that toy for their kid, you know what I mean? And it really just humanizes them that much more, like to see people out there, doing, and working for others, not for those that they love, not just for themselves, you know what I mean? And 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 how hard it can be. You know what I mean? When you've got 4 and 5 kids, how hard it was for my mom and dad, to make Christmas happen for us, you know? And then I thought about Jenny a little bit and the boys, and I just hoped, and I pretty much, like figured that Michael gave Jennifer the money. Here you go, get them what they want, get out my face. We're playing Jason or whatever, and I don't know. I just hope that they had a good Christmas. I hope that the boys, are, are, I don't know, that they're doing well. Like I know that Jimmy, is a very bright young man that he, can possibly find himself in college. Honestly, you know what I mean? That he might be able to, afford his own opportunity, his own way. You know what I mean? But I mean, JC, Jacob, these are troubled kids. You know what I mean? I love them, and I'm not trying to talk shit about them. You know what I mean? But they've had some tough breaks in life. You know what I mean? And what they need is they need that male role model, Michael. They really do. They need that male role model, that mature figure to show them the way, to give them the opportunities, to show them that love, and to show them the way. Do you even? I mean, I'm sorry, but do you even know the way, Michael? Do you? I'm not even sure if Michael knows what it takes to be a man. Quite frankly, I'm not sure that Michael has what it takes to send those boys off in the right direction, because Michael has not earned his the right way. Michael hasn't gone out there and busted a sweat. You know, Michael hasn't Michael hasn't gone to sleep worrying about this, that, or a third. You know, he's never cut back on a meal. You know, he's never, you know, he doesn't live the struggle. He doesn't live the reality. You know what I mean? He doesn't live the same reality in which those young men do. My nephew's living over there on well, out there in Somerville. They're living a completely different reality from what their Uncle Mikey is, and they know it. You think them boys don't know that they're at a disadvantage while they're sitting over there fucking with fucking what they have compared to what Uncle Mikey has? You think they don't see that shit? Every time they go to Uncle Mikey's house, and it's like fucking Pee Wee's Playhouse. Michael's shit. What cool new toys does he have today? What kind of overpriced fucking donuts is he noshing on while y'all are eating peanut butter and jelly? You know? You all see it. You all see. It's hard not to see. Am I wrong? It's hard not to watch the videos, to see how they're living compared to Jennifer and them, compared to how dad. And it's not of reality. But while Michael, I don't think possibly has it in him to show those boys what it takes to be a man, he can still, you know, offer them those opportunities, send them off in the right direction. Do something truly positive for somebody else. Because I mean, dude, like he reeks of selfishness right now. He is just like the selfishest, biggest fucking baby on YouTube. And it is what it is, man. Those boys, I mean, I don't see anything changing. I don't see anything drastically changing. And as we all know, JC has already been in trouble how many times? in that situation. And now it seems even worse. So, I don't know. This did, there was, I had so much in my head, and it felt like y'all was gonna have it so eloquent tonight, and then I go live, and then boom, it's kind of like, I feel like there's a lot that I haven't said. I feel like there's more that I can expand upon, but I don't feel like I told a lie here tonight, and it's wrong, Michael, once again, using family for views, and not only family, man, using his fucking nephew, bro, a kid. JC's basically still a fucking kid. How old is he? 22, 23? He's still a fucking kid. Remember yourself at 23? Didn't know shit. Thought you did. I thought I knew fucking everything at 23, man. Couldn't nobody tell me shit. I had to learn the hard way. I fucked up all of my 20s. I fucked up I fucked up half of my 30s. 3/4 of my 30s. I didn't get it right exactly when I got with Erica. But I'm going to tell you what right now, man, if it wasn't for Erica, I don't know where I'd be. Part of success, man, is getting it together yourself, man, is having the mindset and the mentality and the spirit, the fire in your spirit to go out there and to make that change. You know what I mean? But it also, man, you've got to have that somebody, dude, that keeps you in check, that keeps you on point, that has your back no matter fucking what. And Erica has been that for me. And let me tell you what, man, I have grown so much thanks to Erica being at my side. And it's not because she tells me what I want to hear. It's not because Erica coddywamples me. Coddywamples. Moddy coddle? Coddywaddle? Moddy coddle? She doesn't baby me. She doesn't tell me what I want to hear. She doesn't let me get away with my tantrums and shit. You know what I mean? She gives back the same energy that is given her. And she's also very supportive. Very supportive, man. And and I feel like that's what those boys need, man. Those boys need an Erica. JC's been going around looking for his Erica, and it's just it's just, I don't know. He's doing it wrong. JC's a young man. He's going out. He's getting his wick wet. They say he's got a baby now. I'm not so sure about all of that. Jason Fuller in the house. What's up, brother? How you been? David Brooks. What's up, David? The best. So Isaac too busy right now clapping Lady VSC. God. I had a comment on that, but I forgot it. Guess I pushed it out of my head. I guess I wanted to talk about more important things tonight. Double N. Haha, I heard that the other day. Somebody said that friggin' Isaac wished me and Erica the best. Ha ha ha. Well, that's funny because me and Erica, we are doing very well. So thank you. Ha 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 ha. And if that's true, then all I got to say is ha ha. How long have these people tried to take us down? How long have they tried to discredit us? How long have they tried to damn manipulate the masses? And now all they have left is we wish you the best. Right here. Ha ha. I guess that means I won. I guess that means Wolfpack wins, huh? Slob Mob give up? Feels like it. Double N says Guest Mob is dead. Moonchild, haha, thank you, says Charlie, is that your dad's glasses? That look just like his. These are not my daddy's glasses. I wish. I got these last December, I think. No, a few months back. These are actually Calvin Klein. I like them too. Real simple, all one piece. I like it a lot. Very classic. So, oh man, what time is it? 7:55. I guess I'm about to get off of here. I feel like there's so much more that I can say, man. I feel like there's a lot that's been left unspoken. Sorry if it seemed like I talked a little bit of shit, you know what I mean? But I mean, JC's situation is shitty, dude. You know what I mean? And Michael's inability, or not his inability, but his lack of concern for the situation is even shittier. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I understand, like, you can't make somebody do right. You know what I mean? And that you got to lay down, you got to lay down rules. And if these individuals aren't wishing to follow those rules, then you've got to stand your ground. I understand that. You know what I mean? And JC made his choices. Like, JC is an adult, technically an adult. Um, he was free to come and go as he pleased here. Um, I'm sure he was free to come and go and get a job and either thrive or fail in Virginia. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to give him that opportunity once again to either succeed or fail back down there again. But I really got to say, man, I don't feel like you are handling it right. That once again, you threw the man under the bus. That you attacked his character. And you didn't really attack it, you know what I mean? But you did bring it out. For the whole world, when you could have did so much differently. You could have brought him back on a hopeful note, you know what I mean? Like, I posted something about it yesterday, and there was just so much anger toward, not anger, but like, I don't know. Everybody was talking shit to JC, man. Like, that's not what he needs right now. JC really needs that boost of confidence, man. He's hurt. You know what I mean? He's damaged. He's at his lowest right now. You know what I mean? And it always seems like, you take these people at their lowest moments, you know what I mean, and you expose their flaws without any sense of care or concern, or mindset like you're gonna change them, help them change their situation. You know, like you dangled a freaking steak in front of Dougie. You know what I mean? You had him move, or well, I don't know exactly how all that went down, but all the way from freaking Kentucky back to Somerville to your doorstep. You know what I mean? Where you held a camera in his face and mishandled that situation. And now it seems like Dougie is living in his truck right now. Like you didn't bring him to your doorstep and film him, you know what I mean, with intent to like repair or anything. You brought him to your doorstep so that you can show the world, you know what I mean, just how bad off he is, you know what I mean, and try to push your continue to push your toxic narrative off onto him and the world, you know what I mean? Uh, and throw him away, throw him to the trash. You know what I mean? Where he's sleeping in a freaking in his truck in a rest area. Begging people for money. You know, you got what you wanted out of it, but you didn't really get what you wanted out of it, did you? I mean, that video is not even hit 200,000. I'm not sure if it will. Lazy bum in the house. What's up, brother? You came late, man. I'm about to get up off of here. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Oh man, and I'm tight. I did a bunch of curls today. Anybody send me anything on Twitter? Nope. That's funny. But oh man, I don't know. I'd like to see where this is gonna go. You know what I mean? I hope for the best for JC. You know what I mean? I'd hope to see Michael come around, you know what I mean? And uh try to do something constructive and positive, for those boys while he has the abilities to, you know. Because, 10 years down the road, who knows where Michael's going to be? Who knows where those boys are going to be? And I don't know, it's just hopefully they won't be dead or in jail. Like I was lucky. Like I said, me and JC are completely different people. I am way more street smart than JC. I've been out and I've lived it for so much longer than he has. You know what I mean? And whenever I rode those Greyhounds up and down the southeast coast, and I bunked up with, essentially strangers, friends on the internet, but essentially strangers, you know what I mean? That I didn't exactly know who I was getting involved with. You know what I mean? Um, Accepting money from strangers who turned out to have kind hearts. You know what I mean? But could very well have had evil intentions. You know what I mean? Um, the world is a very dangerous place out there. You know what I mean? And JC is lucky to have come this far without being in any serious sort of danger. You know what I mean? And this could be his last chance, Michael? Like, who knows what can happen this next go around? If damn it doesn't work out and JC takes off and and he goes out and he fucks up for real. So I mean, just try to figure it out, bro. Like, and don't just damn give the boy a couple of dollars and damn let him sit in a day, sit him in a hotel room or wherever. Let him play his game. Try to be proactive with him. Try to help him get a job. You know what I mean? Try to get him in Job Corps or something. Try to help create some sort of sense of purpose. You know what I mean, in his life, in which he can focus on. A starting point. Give him those first few bricks in which to build on. You know what I mean? And give him some patience too, man. Like, I don't know. JC needs to understand that, like, he doesn't get these chances often. That like, he fucks up and it can be another year or more, depending on the fallout this time. Depending on what exactly goes down whenever the straw breaks the camel's back. We heard about what happened last time, and I don't want to get into it. I don't want to bring out old shit, you know what I mean? But it wasn't good. And we were all shocked. We were all concerned. I even opened my doors to the young man. But like, seriously, man, like, just sit back, have you a drink and a quiet thought, man, and just think about it, man. Like, where he'll be next time, and what you can do to help. Because there's something, man. And them boys need it. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for right now. Oh, man, I've got a couple of videos to upload for you all, man. Went out to a couple of waterfalls a few weeks ago. Had some really cool shots of some damn mountains, dude, with freaking cliff sides with nothing but freaking walls of ice, dude, while we're like 4,000 feet up in the sky. So freaking scary, but so beautiful. Had a lot of fun. Exploring the area. We got lost. I got angry. I think my New Year's resolution is going to be to work on my anger. And yeah, we'll try to upload that for you. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you all enjoyed this live stream. I feel like I touched on a lot. I feel like I'm missing some shit here. But I feel like I approached the situation correctly, and overall, dude, I mean, I do wish nothing but the best for the family, honestly. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's really hard, whenever I'm over here, doing my thing and I'm thriving and I'm succeeding, and then I see damn JC, you know, uh, um, wandering back to his Uncle Mikey's house, you know what I mean? Looking for help, only to see his, the title of the video is JC's out of prison, only to see him being used, as kind of a punching bag, And while I'll say that Michael didn't, you know, give it to him too hard, he pretty much just laid out, the tracks, of what happened, or the facts of what happened. He didn't get into the details, but there was it just wasn't right, and there was a strong sense of judgment. If you look at the thumbnail, Michael's hugging him, but he's all like, oh God, you know what I mean, and like I say, Michael doesn't necessarily have to be held responsible for JC's actions and JC's mistakes and shit like that, you know what I mean? But he definitely was a catalyst, you know what I mean? And he definitely has all the opportunity in the world to make that boy's life so much better, all those boys' lives so much better, you know what I mean? And it's just up to him whether he does it or not, you know? And yeah, it wouldn't just make their lives better. It would make Jennifer's life better. All everybody. You just don't understand. Like the positive effects, you know what I mean, one person can create on others. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, I'm bouncing off of here, man. I thank y'all all for watching. We had a great group here, man. About 260 people. I thank you all for joining. Hopefully, y'all had a wonderful holiday and a good New Year, man. Much love. Thank you all, and I'll catch y'all next time, bro. Later. Oop, I hit the edit, not end. All right, there it is. Love you guys.